So I have created my base data now. So basically this is my base data file that I have created. I have deleted a few columns which were not necessary from the file, and also I have added 4 columns over here which are from a different sheet, that is from this sheet. So this is basically the impact of COVID on the mental health. So I thought that adding this will also give me a good analysis for my data. So I have added the pivot table into rows and columns, and I have created my base data. So now after my base data, I have done my data visualization first in Python and then in Tableau. So in Python, the first step that I have done is importing my data. So this is the code basically for my data importing in Python. So I have used the function of read Excel. In read Excel, I have given my path where my file is saved in .xlsx form, that is the Excel form, and I wanted to import my sheet named raw, so I have mentioned that over here. Then I have created a data frame so that I can do my data visualization ahead. So this is the code for the data frame, and then I have called out for DEP, in which I have called out my data frame. Now as you can see, the entire file is over here, which is in the format of a data frame, and this is how I have imported my data in Python. Now over here I have written the syntax for my code that I have used. Now after importing of data, I have done my visualization in Python. So I have created around 5 charts. So the first chart that I have, first 2 charts are the basic charts, that is a line and a bar graph. So as you can see here, I have created a line chart that has age group and the value. So this will give us the age group and the value for each age group. So this is my basic line chart. The second that I have created is a bar graph. So in the bar graph, I have created my conditions and the percent. So this is basically a graph about the COVID impact. So here you can see the conditions for the COVID impact. So as you can see, the major depressive disorder over here. So this will give me the percentage of the major depressive disorder. So this is my second chart. My third chart that I have created in Python is basically a group by bar chart, which is stacked. So here I have used geo, that is my different states, and sex, that is my genders, that is male, female, and both of them. So this chart is giving me details about that. The second stacked bar chart that I have created is using reasons and the yes no condition in reasons, and then the percentage. So for example, if I want to see whether is job or income the reason for job or income loss is the reason for basically the depression, then is it yes, what percentage of reasons it is, and if it is no, then what percentage. So this is the stacked bar chart that I have used. And the last chart that is a basic bar chart where I have used reasons, that is job or income loss, and its basic percentage. So these are the charts that I have used, which is basic like bar charts that I have used. Apart from this, so this code all is saved in the HTML file, which will be attached by the end of the in the presentation in the second last slide. So these are the Python charts that I have used for data visualization. Now after Python, I have done my data visualization using Tableau. So I have created various sheets, and then I have created one dashboard in Python. So the first step that I have done in Tableau is basically importing my data. So as you can see here in the data source, I have used a Microsoft Excel sheet for my data, and there were 2 sheets in it, so I have used my raw sheet in the workbook. So my raw is basically my data source that I have used, and all my data sources loaded over here. So the first thing that I have created in this Tableau data visualization is a tree map, which will give me a state-wise mental health profile. So this is my state-wise mental health profile. So as you can see, I have used my main basic criteria is my different states. So there is Canada, there's Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia, and the different states over here. Now, as you can see over here, it has values written in the labels. So these are the different values that is there. Now I have used a set of filters for this sheet so that we can use different combinations and then analyze data using the combinations. So this is the first sheet that I have created in Tableau. My second sheet that I have created is the gender-wise mental health profile. So this profile I have created using a pie chart. So I've used a pie chart because it will be easier for analysis, as there are two genders, male and female. So it will be easier for us to analyze that which gender has a highest number of people in that profile. So that is the gender. Then I have created a third sheet that is the age-wise mental health profile. Okay, so this age-wise mental health profile is basically going to tell me which bucket of age group has how many number of people. So again, I have used a set of filters over here so that I can basically use different combinations and find out the different conditions for analysis. So this is my age group. Now I have created a dashboard using my using 4 sheets. So first I will, and my fourth sheet is basically it's basically the summary table for the impact of COVID-19 on mental health. So that is my sheet number 4. So these are the 4 sheets that I have created. So I will show the dashboard that I have created. So this is my dashboard basically. So you can see the state-wise mental health profile, you can see the gender-wise mental health profile, age-wise mental health profile, and the impact of COVID-19 on mental health. Okay. So now first I'm going to do is I want the number of people. Suppose I want the number of people in Ontario. So I'm going to check Ontario. Okay. In characteristics, I want number of person. Okay. So this becomes my number of person. Now this profile is of different mental health problems, like mental disorders. So as you can see, there's alcohol dependency, then there is fair or poor self-rated, and there's healthcare, then there's drug dependency. So there are different profiles over here. So if I want only the depressed, so I have 3 profiles over here. Major depressive episode, that is all measured criteria is met. Major depressive episodes, we have where measured criteria are not met, and major depressive episodes where that's not stated about the criteria. So I'm going to choose, I want to choose the major, I'll go ahead and choose all the 3 categories so that I know how many major depressive profiles are there in Ontario. So this will give me a number for all the people in Ontario who are having a depressive profile. Now suppose as you can see below, you can see the, okay, now here I want a condition where I don't want both the sexes, I just want males and females. So as you can see, the number of males is higher than females. Number of females is higher than males. And here you can see the chart where there is age-wise bifurcation. Now what I'm going to do is total 15 years and over I'm going to remove. I just want to see three buckets, that is 15 to 24, 25 to 64 and 65 years and over. So these are my three conditions. Now suppose I want to drill it down more and I want to see where I can get, I want to know that the mental health profile, the depression mental health profile for age group who is between 25 to 64. So I'm going to just change my filter over here, which will just give me a mental health for 25 to 64. Now as you can see over here, the age-wise mental health profile, the value is around 66 lakhs 38,016. So now if you see the bifurcation for males and females, the number of females is more than males. So that means the mental health of females are getting more affected than males. It's not a very big number where there is a difference. So it can basically be, you can say that it is almost equivalent in both the genders. So in such analysis, it can be understood that for people who are between 25 to 64, they should be involved in different activities. There should be different depression clubs that should be done. A lot of different sports should be conducted so that they are equally involved in different things. Like a lot of different things can be done together, like get into some social service activities, or just have like socializing activities where you meet different people, talk to different people. So this is the age group, since this is the age group which has the maximum kind of pressure of life, so a lot of other alternatives can be done on such kind of people. There can be different activities which can be done for female and male. Now suppose I just want to know, I don't want to know any specific state, but I want to know not any specific age group, but I want to know the number of people who are depressed in females especially. So there are total females of, so that's like 507, 60, 067. So as you can see, the number of females are like huge. And if we want to do a comparison, whether the number of depressed, still females are more than males. So basically, we should pay attention more towards the mental health of females. And also involve a lot of activities in which females can divert their mind from a depression zone. So this is the basic mental health profile, where there's state-wise, gender-wise, age-wise, and we have different profiles as well over here. So not only depression, if you want to look at any mental state, we can have a look at this. The last part of the dashboard is basically I have included impact of the COVID-19 on mental health. So as you can see, the third column over here is basically the major depressive disorder. So here there is percentage given. So because of job or income loss, depressive disorder is 22%, or there are symptoms 22%. While 12% there are not any, it's not because of the job or income loss. So these are the conditions that can be also used to analyze the mental health because of the COVID situation. So here I have attached my link to the video, and I have also given the link for the HTML file. So just a saying which might help people who are depressed: so cheer up, although life may not be easy, it's all worth it. Everything will be better in time, so smile. So so that's all about depression. Thank you.